National Library at completion will be national pride, says First Lady Oluremi Tinubu. Plus, Nigeria joins global community to celebrate Girl Child Day. Good evening. Welcome to our news at 7 on the station that adds value to society, NTA Channel 11 Asaba. I am Thelma Eliogu. When the National Library of Nigeria is all built and finally completed, it will become the country's national pride as a modern, digitized facility equipped to cater to the knowledge-building needs of all. To achieve this objective, Nigeria is looking to draw inspiration and worthy templates from the iconic Qatar National Library in Doha. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu dropped this hint after a facility tour of the library on the margins of her visit to Doha. State House correspondent Adeni Taiwo reports.
From its shape and structure, you get a picture and an ambience of a community configured for one central purpose: knowledge building to drive growth and sustainable development. And with its 2 million books and 500,000 e-books, Qatar National Library, situated in Education City, Doha, is one of the nation's pride and an enduring monument to the thirst of Qataris for knowledge. A visit to the library is the first engagement by Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu upon her arrival in Doha.
Yes, this is the library, the Qatar National Library.
A team from the library, led by the Director of Operations, Khalid Badar Al Yafei, conducted her and members of her delegation around the facility. She took it all in, admiring the innovation station, sensory room, children library, assistive technology center, and heritage library, fascinated by row after row of books, parchment, and digital accounts of different civilizations.
We've seen a lot. I can't even, is it the heritage part? Is it people with disability? It's just for everyone, from 0 to maybe 100. Depends on who wants to come. So there's room for everyone. So I would say I'm impressed with that, because knowledge shouldn't be isolated. It should be given to a child immediately you're born, and I think this place has provided that.
The facility mirrors a desire for a modern and functional national library back home in Nigeria.
We wouldn't have come to a better place than here. So I'm really glad we did. And, we might not have this exactly, but at least, we have something to measure up and then, at least live up to and then build towards. And I think I can't get over it.
I think it's a concept that we are going to actually make sure that we have something like that, and also the emphasis on the special needs and also the emphasis on the heritage. I think it gives us clarity in terms of how do we make sure that the library is really modern. Apart from that, also there are key areas that we need to actually include in terms of the plans for the existing library that we have.
Her visit to the library is on the margins of her scheduled engagement with the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science and Community Development, where she hopes to secure needed partnership that will address the challenges of out-of-school children in Nigeria. From Doha in Qatar, Adeni Taiwo, NTA News.
With a resounding voice, the Speaker House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas has maintained the stance of the 10th Assembly in ensuring that women representation and all-round well-being of the girl child is of priority in the ongoing constitution review. This he affirmed when playing host to the delegation of the Gender Mobile Initiative in commemoration of the 2025 International Day of the Girl Child. National Assembly correspondent Joshua Ogunjide tells us more.
Here they are, from different ethnic backgrounds, representing millions of Nigerian girls seeking prominence in decision-making, having passed through a short mentorship workshop to lay down their submissions.
It reminds us of the urgency to listen, urgency to act, and urgency to create a world where girls themselves would have their realities as living possibilities and not as deferred dreams.
Could there be opportunities for selected girls across Nigeria to participate in legislative exchange programs, an initiative that would allow us to observe parliamentary sittings, engage with lawmakers, and build our leadership and policy capacity early.
The interaction continued with emphasis on women representation in the National Assembly, girl-child participation in governance, as well as girl-child safety.
We have come up with a bill called the Reserved Seats for Women, and the House, from its own side, has decided to even engage a lot of them as legislative aides to further acquire more training.
As an academic, Speaker Habas Tajuddin likewise touched vices bordering on tertiary education, early child marriages, child labor, and pedophilic tendencies in the society, alongside constituency interventions for younger generation.
So we will support this initiative of taking it to all the nooks and corners of the country, to all our tertiary institutions, that enough is enough on the issue of sexual harassment of female students, particularly by lecturers. Can remember, any member in every annual provision that does not include certain amount of money meant for training and empowering women and youth in his constituency.
The global theme for the day is Girl I Am, the Change I Lead Before My Time Runs Out. In Abuja, Joshua Oguchiri, NT News.
We'll now pause to post some bills. There will be more reports when we return. Please stay.
Finally, comfort and hospitality have found a resting place, and that place is Saisen Hotel. Saisen Hotel is that place where you are sure of the best in comfort and hospitality, with well-trained, friendly and cautious staff to attend to you. Our rooms, which are of different types, are exquisitely furnished with breathtaking interior decor. Saisen Hotel boasts of the very best chefs in town for continental and intercontinental cuisines, choice wines and spirits, with cold drinks in our bush and VIP bars are the perfect place to be. Also at Saisen, we have an in-house gymnasium, a standard swimming pool, a 350 capacity hall for your wedding receptions, conferences and meetings. Security of lives and property is our watchword. At Saisen, we ensure 24 hours uninterrupted power supply. We are located at number 103 Dennis Osadebe Asaba. For reservations, call 0810-548-8983, 0815-684-0895, 0812-482-0088. Saisen Hotel.
Your comfort
is our concern.
Standpoint is an incisive and impactful program that gives an overview on how personalities shape the society. Join us every Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Nta Asaba, the station that adds value to society. It is hot, frank and engaging. Standpoint, standing for stardom.
Welcome to Doko International Hotel, located at number 14 Direct Labor Agency Road, Asaba Delta State. It's a home away from home with a serene environment, lush and well-furnished room, 24 hours uninterrupted power supply, full speedy internet facilities and connectivity with professional staff to attend to your needs. Unwinding and staying at Doko International Hotel is an experience never to be forgotten. Feel the best of African and exquisite cuisine at our bar and restaurant. The VIP bar is for your standard realization and luxury. We also have a gym house for you to maintain your health fitness, equipped with the state-of-the-art facilities, while the pool bar furnishes you with full live entertainment, barbecue, shawarma, luxury wine and drinks, just to name it, as you feel the serene and ambience of the environment. For reservation, call 0916-090-2533 or 0913-557-4776. Doko International Hotels, home away from home.
You're welcome back. Everywhere around the world, Attention is globally drawn to gender inequality and issues that impede girls' development and well-being, such as lack of access to education, forced child marriage, and gender violence. This year, as the International Day of the Girl Child is marked, there are calls for the recognition and support to girls' leadership as they navigate and respond to global crises. Chinenye Nwoye reports.
As a girl child, many things in our society are oppressing us. They say that the boys are doing more better than us. People would rather have a male child than a girl child. I want, like, as a female, I should be given more opportunity, like, to become president.
And I'm not getting married now. I want to be a doctor.
Imagine if these girls, full of dreams, potentials and ambitions, are being confined by an invisible walls of violence, discrimination, lack of access to education, and forced marriages, etc.
Growing up as a girl child, it wasn't easy, I must say. You have different barriers. There are times whereby you are being discriminated, in a group, especially where it's made dominated, and you think you can thrive. And they tell you, no, you are a female.
This is the reality for millions of girls across the globe today. And this is why key players want this year's International Day of the Girl Child to be more than just a celebration or a symbolic event, but to be a call to action.
It's important you begin to see how a girl child should be treated. You need to give her priority. You need to make her come up. You need to make her open up. And by so doing, she will contribute her bit. She will want to give in her best.
And we need to start from the homes, because this gender roles actually, they start from home. We need to break these gender biases. If a girl wants to be an engineer, she should be allowed to be.
With just 5 years remaining to achieve the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), researchers say no country has met even half of the target crucial for adolescent girls' well-being. In Nigeria, however, hope exists as there is growing awareness, gain and efforts made on education and empowerment for the girls.
Empowering women and girls is critical for many reasons.
We urge security agencies and relevant stakeholders to implement measures to protect girls from violence and exploitation during crisis.
To move from commitment to delivery, ensuring that women and girls everywhere can write their stories, where they can dream, learn, earn, and lead with dignity.
Investing in girls, therefore, is not just morally right. It is economically and socially intelligent. And every girl seen today is not merely a child. She is a leader, a change maker, and an innovator. In Abuja, Chinenye Nwoye, NTA News.
Nigeria's commitment to improving child health continues to gain momentum as the federal government, in collaboration with the National Immunization Program partners, launch a roadshow and market campaign to promote the newly introduced integrated measles rubella vaccine, now part of the country's routine immunization schedule. Oluseyi Adiagbo reports that the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency is leading the initiative and working alongside key health partners and government agencies.
The ambitious immunization campaign is aimed at reaching over 100 million Nigerians, primarily children aged 9 months to 14 years, with the measles, rubella, and human papillomavirus vaccines. The initiative also includes protection against polio and other routine childhood diseases. As part of the campaign rollout, this awareness work kicked off from Unity Fountain in Abuja and made its way to the vibrant Use Market.
As this work is happening here, in the States too, they would have this version of this work. We intend to vaccinate 106 million Nigerians at the end of February. But we're just starting with 11 states and the FCT now. By 18th of October, we'll go to the next stream of states, which will complete the first phase
for this year.
Integrated campaign, the largest campaign in Africa, to make sure that the lives of over 100 million children are saved.
Measles and rubella are debilitating diseases that causes a lot of complications for children. And government has procured these vaccines free to be given to all children.
To ensure that parents and caregivers who have responsibility and have children within this age group, within their custody, to know that vaccines are safe and effective.
Participants carried placards, distributed flyers, and engaged directly with citizens, emphasizing the critical role of immunization in preventing deadly diseases and ensuring child survival. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
You can also watch the news on our social media handles, Nta Asaba Channel 11, on Facebook and YouTube, Nta Asaba Live.